Hi Bibies and welcome to my channel. My name is CarmiMua and I am back again with another video. Now let me tell you very quickly, I'm really excited to be here today because I feel very positive lately, and I do have to say the biggest thank you goes to you, my babes, because the love and support that I've been receiving lately has been incredible. It's crazy. I don't even know how to explain it, but you guys have kind of like recharged my battery to a level that I don't need a battery pack anymore and not even a cable, because I am really happy, and yes, I feel great. Also, a quick side note, my neighbor downstairs have been quiet for the last week. I have not heard any music, and I do know they're downstairs because I can see them, so they're not on holiday, but I love it. This quiet time is so enjoyable. So what I was thinking to do today is actually giving you a little bit of my opinion when it comes to Revolution Pro and iHeart Revolution. I get a ton of messages slid into my DMs, and you guys want me to use more Revolution products all the time, and you guys know I love creating content that you guys enjoy it, so of course I'm here, I'm ready. I have in front of me some products that I do believe came out a bit ago, like probably like a month, and some others that I believe they have just recently launched. I think we should just get in. As you probably see, my face makeup, like my concealer and my foundation, is down already, as well as my powder, and my eyes really itch today for some odd reason. So we're gonna start with contouring and highlighter. Today we are actually going to do skin first and then eyes, and I do have this two iHeart Revolution, the bronzer wardrobe and also the highlighter wardrobe. Now I do really like them. When I actually got them, I was really impressed with the size. Like, it's like, whoa, like this feels like a wardrobe. This feels like there is a lot going on. Now again, I believe this one are very similar to the Too Faced. I'm pretty sure that is the inspiration behind it. This one is what they look when you open them. Now I will say the pan are a little bit small compared of how huge the packaging is. Like, I feel like there is a lot of packaging, not an absurd amount of product. I actually need to check how much product you get inside. So it is vegan, and you are getting, is there any? Oh, okay. So 8 of them by 2.37 grams. So they're not small. I guess they are more like dipped down. They're actually bigger, but I think it does look very pretty. We're definitely going to dig into this. And then I have the highlighter wardrobe that is with the white box. Now again, is pretty similar when you do open it. One thing I will say, it would have been amazing if they did have a mirror, maybe like a teeny mirror on this side over here, only because I do find that like it kind of looks a little bit empty when you do have it. Also, I love how this highlighter wardrobe, it kind of opened my camera, still focus it. It's kind of like a little bit of everything. So there is like light shade, very light, and then there is some darker one. When I do feel maybe the bronzer one is not the most versatile. I feel like they are kind of very catered for like medium skin, but then again, I can't talk for everybody. There are like a few of them, they're too dark for me, so maybe they work. But oh my god, I took so much today. What a news. So I'm also going to use some brushes, and this one over here are from the range Revolution Pro. So we are going to start with this brush over here. Let me open it, and this one is the Pro 250 pointed fluffy brush. This is the way it looks. It has a very beautiful weight. I feel like this one feels nice. Also, it feels lovely. It feels very lovely. So we're gonna start with bronzing our face. Now I think I'm gonna go in with, if you see the palette from the front, this shade over here. So I'm gonna just like pick it up on my brush and kind of like just fill in my points. There is very, very minimal to none of yeah, there is not like really much kickback on product. Let's see this color. Ooh, this is a pretty color. This is really, really cute. I do really like it. Yeah, this is nice. So I'm gonna keep on using this one to just warm up the parameters of my face. Is that how professional people call your face? Like, I'm just contouring. Let's just keep it real. I do have to say I am enjoying this product quite a lot. I feel like it's blending very, very nicely, as well as it's giving me the shape that I want. And this brush really is doing a beautiful job to kind of like just blend into the cheeks as well as in the forehead. This is quite cute, and again, it's a 250. Now I'm gonna go maybe with another shade. I actually want to do a little bit of this one over here. There is a little bit more orange, but I want to try another brush. Now this one is the 330. There is the large fluffy powder brush. So as you guys see, is a lot bigger. Again, so much fluffy. Like, this just feels so nice. And I'm just gonna like take in a little bit of the product. Again, not much fallout, very minimal. Okay, and I'm just gonna like stipple it in a little bit more on my forehead and kind of like just like blend it up and just like kind of like sponge it in. I hope you never tune in with any of my videos to learn English, because I feel really bad. I feel like you're kind of becoming more stupid with me. Hi, my name is CarmiMua and I'm gonna make you stupid. I hope I make you pretty though. I'm just adding a little bit on my neck as well as my ears. You guys know, always trying to do that because it just makes your head less floaty and more accompanied by friends and family. What was that all about? But yeah, so this is what it looks like. I will say so far I only tried 2 colors, but I am very impressed. I love the tone. Is it travel friendly? Maybe not. Maybe it's not like the go-to, even if it's quite thin, and you could definitely use some of those colors as well on your eyes. So yeah, if you want to do like very smoky brown eyes or just like one color on the crease and lashes or mascara, if you're not that extra like me, this can kind of be it. Like, this is good. But now we are going to try out the highlighter wardrobe. Now this one over here, as I was mentioning you, I do feel is extremely complete. At least that's the way I ignorantly see it, because there are darker tone, lighter tone, and then there is golds, there is like more icy one. So it's kind of like an all safe highlighter palette. I don't feel like there is anything too crazy, but I am really looking at this shade over here. Like, we're gonna put that one on. So I'm gonna go in with this Pro 320 large fan brush. You guys know I've been really enjoying so much using fan brushes because I feel they blend so much easily. So this one is the way it looks. It's a bit more square than I was expecting. I was thinking to come a little bit more down, like more spread fan instead of like very compact fan, but it does still feels very nice. Yeah, it's not, you guys know, I tend to always do this with fan brushes to see how the bristle move, and this one, it does move, not as crazy, so it's not as flexible as the Revolution brushes. So this one is a little bit more, I would say, like, it keeps the structure. Wow, look at me trying to speak better. So I'm gonna go in with the shade over here. So let's just try to take it again. We get product, little to none fallouts, and I do appreciate that. Ooh, this is cute. Okay, it does show up lighter on the skin, there I do have to say. This is beautiful. This is actually very beautiful. I'm living. This actually looks really cute. I'm actually gonna add a little bit and then in my brow bone. Ooh. This is so yummy. This is so good. I really like it. Look how nice is the tone. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Loving it. I'm gonna add maybe a little bit more on the other side. I really, really like it. Also, I do find that this brush over here, because it's slightly more dense, but then when you put it into your skin, it does spread quite nicely. It does pack up a lot more product straight away compare of, as I said, the Revolution one, the new brushes, because it does have more of a firm bristle. So yes, and this highlighter is beautiful. This looks gorgeous. Just because I want to be a little bit extra, I'm going to flip the brush on the other side and go in with the shade over here. There is a little bit more ice here, and just add this one on top, and yeah, you can see it did add a little bit. I will say it didn't really need it. I kind of like how this one goes more than extra brightness, but just to kind of like add more highlighters on, just a little bit on my nose, and I'm just gonna add the first one, as well as a little bit of my Cupid to just like, ooh, give it a little moment. I mean, it looks good, right? Let me do a little bit of fixing spray. This is vanilla and coconut. I've been using this one a little bit too much because I'm kind of addicted to the smell. So let me just spray, and I'll be back, and we're gonna start the eyes, the windows to our bank account. Never speak and spray, never. So Bibies, so this is what the skin looks like, and looks very yummy. I look like a little snack. Delish. So we're now going to move in with our eyes. Now, I kind of don't really know what I'm heading towards, but I know I want to try this palette over here. There is called the Entranced palette. It's cruelty-free and vegan. This one is what it looks like. Kind of gives me a little bit like modern renaissance, kind of gives me like a lot of palettes lately that they have these beautiful pinks and a lot of kind of like soft browns. Majority of it I can definitely see is matte, and it does have a few shimmers. One, let's count them. There is 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 shimmers. There is 3 shimmers, that's it. But I will say, by the look of it, it does feel like this palette is very full. And talking about full, I'm definitely gonna do maybe like my first kind of full tutorial. And first thing first, we're gonna use this product over here. This is from Revolution Pro. Now for the eyes, I'm actually gonna only use Revolution Pro, and it's this beauty over here. It is a pigment pomade, and this one is in the shade Burgundy Red. Now I believe this one you can kind of use as like multi-purpose, so you can do your brows, you can do eyeliner, you can put in your waterline, you probably can do, maybe now skip the lips, because I know sometimes pomades can be extremely drying, so yeah, maybe skip a full lip using them. But today what I'm gonna do is I am gonna use this shade over here to actually press it onto my eyes and getting like a full base. So let's just start, and I'm actually going to change brush because I feel this one is going to get pretty ruined because it's more of a natural bristle. So let me find the one that is more synthetic. So I'm going to use this one over here. There is the MF49 by Blank Canvas, and I know I could have probably edited this part away and just pick the right brush, but that is kind of my way to tell you guys, if you're using a cream product, use more synthetic brushes, especially if the colors are this strong, like you're using red based colors, because they will stain your brush if you're using something that is more like a natural kind of bristle. I know this one is still like cruelty free and vegan, but they are kind of like hard to, like, once it's stained, this one will stain for forever. We do not want that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just like press, this shit is pretty. I'm gonna press this one over here on my mobile eyelid, and then with the same brush, I'm gonna try to kind of like blend it slightly. But then of course, we're gonna go in with the shadow palette to just blend. This is beautiful. Can you see what I see? I'm actually loving this color so far. I am living for this color so much that I'm also gonna put a little bit on my lower lash. I really don't know what I'm doing. I don't actually have a plan, but you know, sometimes when like you start your makeup and then things just go to the right way and you're feeling you might get inspired by something new. this is one of those days, because trust me, I have no clue what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna add a little bit. So this one is what it looks. I know it looks beautiful, but also kind of crazy. I'm gonna start to create something. So I'm gonna go in with this E41 by Blank Canvas, and the shade, let me see. I think I'm gonna go in with the shade over here. Should we go with this one? So this one is called Fulfilled. So just taking a little bit, dust off the excess and kind of work into the edges. Let me see how it touches. So first, I think I need to press it down. Yeah, it works better if you actually first staple it in, like so. Yeah, and then let's just like try to blend it. Yes, it's blending. Might a little bit more work because we do have a sticky base underneath, but we can make this work. We can make it work. You better work, girl. You better work. Now get to work, girl. What I'm talking about. Again, I'm not really sure what I'm doing, but I'm also adding the same shade on my lower lash line so that I can kind of set it, because it's a powder, like it's a shadow powder on top of a cream, but also kind of blending it as well. I don't know, you guys, I think maybe I'm overreacting, but at the same time, I feel so good about it. This color of kind of like magenta purple is pretty hard to get, like this pigmented, and also to kind of like feel like it's so cohesive. And if you guys don't know me, if you're new to the BB family, you know that we keep things real and honest. We do not get paid or sponsored by anybody, so anything I'm saying is actually what I really believe in. So I just want to clarify that before someone says like, oh my god, you're so biased. You can see the product is working. So I'm also gonna go in with this brush series, the E26, to kind of just like blend the edges a little bit more. I always like to keep like a clean brush with no product, so that I can kind of soften up some of the areas. This color is pretty. This color is like carnival. I feel like maybe it's not gonna be like a proper fall tutorial. I feel like right now it looks everything but saddle and daytime wear for fall, but hey, Carmi here. I'm gonna go in with now a smaller brush. I'll go in with this one over here. Yeah, so the E32 again for Blank Canvas, and the shade over here called Euphoric. Now it's a matte purple, pretty similar to what we have on the lid, just slightly darker. So I'm gonna take it on one side and stipple it in. Yes, on the outer edges, and then what I do, I'm just gonna like blend it very lightly to give me a little bit of like the extra dimension. Let's start. I'm back with my clean fluffy brush to kind of like work on the edges. Now I will say I really like what we're doing. One thing that this palette is kind of lacking is I wish there was maybe like a shimmery pink, like a very frosted shimmer, so that I can kind of add it on the inner corner. But the only other pink lighter one are the top one over here and this kind of like Barbie pink, but they are matte. So I might have to dig in my stash to see what I have. But so far, looks pretty. Now before I put on lashes, I want to go in with this Revolution Pro, the Illustrator. Now this one is in the shade Advocatos. I'm not really sure. Kind of make me think about avocado. I'm hungry. Okay, so let's just try to get it out. Now I already swatched it to see if the color was as matte as I wanted or if it was more pearlescent, and it's pretty matte. I like that quite a lot. What I'll do is I'm gonna add this one in my waterline over here, and it's so nice and so creamy. Look at that. It's already kind of like working. Now, I will tell you that this one over here is multi-use. It's pigment stick for eyes, lips, and cheeks. Not sure what I'm gonna do this one on my cheeks, but there are plenty of colors, so definitely check on that. There is also like a black one that I'm really looking forward to use, because you guys know I always put black in my waterline, as well as some fancy color. But yeah, it looks cute. Also, you just like twist the product up so you don't have to sharpen it, and you do get more than what you see over here. So this one is what I have so far. What I'm gonna do very quickly, I'm gonna put on some lashes, as well as I'm gonna try to see if I can find like some inner corner pink glitter, and I'll show you what I do if I find it. So don't you worry, we're not gonna miss any steps, and I'll be back because we still have some lips to do. The lashes are on. Of course, I've done a little bit of mascara to just like disguise them. And if you are wondering what lashes are they, I'm actually using again this Isla Enchanted After Dark. They are reusable. I had them laying around my desk, so instead of like popping and opening a new one, why not? They're reusable. Yes. So I actually found the glitter, and I'm gonna use this one over here from Mary Splash. Is in the shade Siren, and is this beautiful pink with kind of like golden crystal inside. Now the things that I find with this one is I love the brush applicator, and they just like, that's all you need. That's literally all this eye look needed. A little bit of something something, and I'm gonna add it on the inner corner. So as I was saying, this one over here, they are very, very beautiful, but I will always layer them with something underneath, so like an eyeshadow or like a base or something, because as itself you can't really see them. So if I did not have this pink underneath, let me tell you, this glitter wouldn't really show as much. I find that they're very kind of like sheer into kind of coverage, but they really like reflect beautifully. So I just add a little bit more, because more is key to glitter success. And this is how you transform a basic eye look in something special. So now we pretty much left with our lips. I do have a few products. Now this one over here is a lip pencil from the actual Revolution line, and is in the shade Prime, because I'm gonna use this lipstick in the shade Tyrant. There is from Revolution Pro. It looks like this. It's a beautiful nude, but I do need a little bit of something, because if not, it kind of looks a little bit too flat. Like it looks very similar to my skin tone. And then I'm gonna try out this one. Now this one is a lip gloss. Yes, is the Metallic Angel Heart lip gloss in the shade Heavenly. The packaging, look at the top packaging. This one kind of reminds me a little bit of a Christmas. Also, I love how it's like a nude with blue reflection inside. Let's put up a lippy. Alright, Bibies, so this is the final look, and I'm really happy. I think we definitely turned up something, and it was super easy. I'm so impressed with the eyeshadows, to be honest with you. I feel like my eyes are really looking beautiful, as well as, did we just use like 3 products all together for just making this? Lashes are looking beautiful. Glitter is really helping a tan, as well as the skin is bronze. I rate my skin, like my idea of good skin is J.Lo level, and today I do feel like a little bit Jennifer the Block, because it's golden, it's beautiful, it doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't look heavy, but I'm contoured. It's a win-win situation. So I guess my favorite product today, and the one that I will probably say and suggest for you to just have a look for yourself, is definitely this one over here. There is the Pigment Pomade. As I mentioned it, there are a ton of other colors available. I do have a few, so if you guys want me to test out more, and if there is a specific color, sign down below. I am definitely gonna do that. I know there is the black, the white, the red, the turquoise, so I'm definitely looking to do more videos like this, as well as I'm really loving this bronze wardrobe. I really like the way my skin is looking. It's beautiful. The only downfall there I will say, as I mentioned to you guys, I wish there was a mirror, as well as maybe a teeny bit smaller, so that I can just fill in my handbag. But if I'm traveling, it's quite thin. Like, I can kind of make it work. It doesn't really take too much space. So I will let you know how I will fit it in my traveling. But yes, guys, this is what I've been absolutely loving and definitely recommending for you to just have a look and see how you feel. Remember that doing your own research is the best policy so that you can find out if these products are really for you. So before you go, make sure you give me a good thumbs up. You stay subscribed. You let me know down, how do you feel? Do you like my makeup today? Is there more that you want me to test out from Revolution Pro, from iHeart Revolution, for any other brand? Just sign and I will definitely try to get my hands on it as quick as possible. As well, if you can, please share this video. It will mean the world to me if you can help me to reach my goal of the year. There is 25,000 beautiful Bibies. That would be absolutely insane. As well as if you guys still want, the spooky pin is still available. There are very small quantity. I think I just have like about 10 left, and it's a limited edition, so once it's gone, it is gone for forever. But I still have the yellow heart available, so just check down into the description the direct link so that you can be a Bibi 24/7. You can show people that not only you're a supporter, you're a little bit crazy, but you're definitely an honest person. So thank you so much, guys, for being here today, and always remember, like if you like, hate if you hate, and until next time, you're welcome.